Good morning. In a 2013 Hyundai Sonata, the steering wheel is knocking when you go back and forth. It's usually this little steering coupler that goes bad, and it's located in the power steering electric power motor. So we gotta lower the steering column. We're gonna start by taking all this stuff apart, and I'm gonna show you how I do this. Quick check-in. There's a quick note on this lower piece here that sits underneath the steering wheel. You have to turn the steering wheel to the left and to the right to get to these screws that are right behind the steering wheel. And there's one here on the bottom, and you can just pull that off. So next steps under here. Hang on, let me zoom out. I'm gonna remove this fuse box just to get some more room. I'm gonna start unplugging all of these connectors that goes to the steering column and the electric motor, and then I'm going to unbolt these. I'm going to unbolt these 12s that bolted up to the dash, and then there's a hanger in the rear that you have to get to that I'll point out after I remove it. Oh, and one more thing, I got to unplug all of these harnesses here just to get it out of the way so that when I pull it down, it's not hanging on those harnesses. So I got this lowered down. One thing I forgot to mention is the brake switch right here. This thing right there. It's a good idea to remove it because you see how those wires wrap around and above it. If you tried to lower this now, you would just snap that thing in half. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick right off of camera because I can't really get a good angle. All right, I got it unplugged and I lowered this little clip here. And once you pull that clip down, then you can twist it counterclockwise and it just comes right out. So now this wiring all right here is clear. I can just lower this thing straight down. Before I lower it down though, this here is the motor. So we're gonna unscrew these little Torx head bolts, and then you lift this off and it will reveal that steering flex coupler underneath. Alright, yeah, this is a good example of a bad one. As you can see, it just gets obliterated. This is really common on these Hyundais and Kias. So I'm gonna pull this out and clean this up, and I'll show you what we got here. So got the old one out, and this new one going in. This thing got wrecked. Another thing I forgot to mention is this hook right here slides into, let's see, slides in right there, and it just helps hold the steering column up while you get these bolts here all bolted up. So we are back in reassembly. On other Kia and Hyundai models, the way that the column bolts up to the dash is a little bit different. You just gotta kind of see towards the rear where that hook would be. Sometimes it has a bolt that goes through across from right to left that needs to be removed. If I ever have one of those jobs, I'll film that and make a separate video, but it's all pretty much the same once you get the column down. Oh yeah, it's quiet now. Oh, the air conditioner's making noise. Alright, another one done. Thanks for watching.